A proposed development designed to bring in 232 affordable housing units to Colorado Springs is embroiled in another legal battle tonight. The Royal Pines apartment complex would be built on the northeast side of the city on the intersection of North Powers and North Union Boulevards. It was first proposed in 2023. In 2025, Colorado Springs City Council approved $60 million in bonds for the project. Developers hope to have it completed by 2027. Since its proposal, the development has faced several different legal challenges, but this latest lawsuit looks a little different.
A developer fires back. I'm Noah Kaplan with News 5 in Colorado Springs, and after the latest legal attempt by some Pine Creek homeowners to block a nearby major housing development was dismissed, the developer responded by filing a lawsuit of its own, as the land it owns remains an empty lot. It's a move Pikes Peak Housing's Executive Director Jill Gabler.
I have never seen a neighborhood continue to fight and push to prevent needed development from happening.
Says may lay groundwork for future Springs development.
The Planning Commission supported the project. The City Council supported and approved the project. Every lawsuit they filed has been denied.
Her fear, she says, is possible future opposition from homeowners would prevent others from putting shovels into Colorado Springs ground. The lawsuit filed by DBG Properties accuses the group Preserve Pine Creek, individual homeowners in Pine Creek, and even the Homeowners Association of, quote, tortious interference. In other words, using the legal system to delay Royal Pines apartments from being built, which the developer claims caused a financial burden. All past lawsuits filed by this group against the development have been thrown out. The developer would not comment due to the ongoing litigation.
This affects our schools, this affects our children, this affects our day-to-day activities, and that's why we're so passionate about it, and that's why we have not given up the fight.
And give up the fight, they won't. One of those homeowners, Tim Lewin, explaining to me they intend to go by way of the ballot rather than the courts as their next step.
Part of that is to push forward a recall of Mr. Bailey, our district representative, our district council member.
Councilman Bailey responded to calls to recall him, saying, quote, the decisions regarding Royal Pines were all made before I was elected. While legal, forcing the city to spend money on a recall when it's already facing a challenging fiscal environment seems irresponsible, end quote. He took a similar stance to Gabler on the opposition to the project, adding, quote, Colorado Springs' reputation as a business-friendly city is at risk. Lewin says what's most important to him and his neighbors is being heard.
And the community members within that district's interest have to be served by the elected representatives that we send to the city council.
If a recall process on Councilman Bailey is initiated, the soonest that could start is October 15th. In Colorado Springs, Noah Kaplan, News 5.
Let's take a closer look at the history of affordable housing here in Colorado Springs, as well as what makes an apartment or home affordable. In 2023, the city was one of the first to opt into Proposition 123, making additional funding available for development of affordable housing across the region. Mayor Yemi Mobolade said the city's goal was to build 758 or more new units every year. According to the city's website, developers will receive grants to keep rent and mortgage payments at no more than 30% of a resident's income. These are typically reserved for a mix of residents whose incomes are at or below 30, 50, or 80% of area median income. Properties will also have long-term restrictions to keep them affordable. This means whenever a home is sold, it must go to another low or moderate income family. We have a link to the city's affordable housing roadmap on our website, KOAA.com.